Hello everyone, and welcome to Cleveland at the News, your favorite news TV show. Today, there are some hot news coming directly from the country of maple syrup, hungry or scared. So Stacey, what's up this Canada?
Yeah, remember, a few weeks ago, Rockford, mayor of Toronto, has been taken red-handed smoking crack.
Stacey, are you telling me that the mayor of Toronto has finally resigned?
Not at all, Brad. On the contrary, he has regained the favor of the city council. In a few minutes, we will know if the law legalizing all drugs in the city has been approved. In that case, Rockford could keep smoking crack, along with every other citizen of Toronto.
How are the Canadians going to react? We'll see that right away with our man in Toronto. Bob, are you there, Bob? Yes, Bob, hello. So, what's happening right now in Toronto, Bob?
Yeah, since the draft decree of legalization of cracks, there are every day conservatives in front of the Toronto City Council who demonstrate against this decree. As you can see, demonstrators are increasingly numerous, about 5,661 people according to police officers, and 12,661 according to the organizer. In as much as this is 2,061 people more than the last demonstration. Here demonstrators are more and more violent. Indeed, some of them try to drop packets of tea on police officers. There is a wounded among police officers. He has been transported to the hospital. I have no more information about it. This is the latest news I have.
But who are they? Who are these people who demonstrate, Bob?
Crack is bad. Crack is bad.
Yes, wherefore I will interview one of them. Jack, how do you feel about legalization of crack?
As you can see, a lot of people are in the street today. Because today, we want to express our point of view. We want to be listened to by the municipal council. Until now, we never took to the streets. But if we do that today, you can imagine that we are extremely angry and worried about the future of our city and our nation.
But could you explain what is your demand?
Our movement, Occupy Toronto, is directed against Rockford and his horrible policy of drugs legalization. We won't accept that forfeiture. This is a sign that the devil has saved the mayor. But thankfully, God guides us. We stay strong and fair. We demand the resignation of Rockford and the end of the legalization policy. God bless Canada, God bless Toronto, and God bless us. Let's fight the evil.
Why are you so violent?
We think that violence is the only way to be heard. For example, look at your country, the United States. They are involved in many wars in the world, but they are the most powerful country. Another example, when offenders burn our cars, it makes the headlines. But today, we are not afraid anymore. You will be afraid. You can't stop us.
Okay.
You can't stop us.
Thank you very much, Jack.
Crack is bad! 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 Crack.
As you can see, their demands are easy to understand. First, they want to work out to resign. However, above all, they want to prevent Toronto City Council from voting legalization of crack.
Thank you, Bob, for this enlightening intervention.
And now, let's listen to Elodie Malou, our expert in insurrections problems.
Yeah, Brenda and Stacey. Of course, I can give you an explanation of that phenomenon in the increase of criminality. That one is indeed exaggerating. And usually, we have only observed criminality in disreputable suburbs or poor zones. But we can already see that this tag is also contaminating the wealthiest part of the population. And that's more certain than ever, since it was unexpected. However, I have made some researches to explain you the phenomenon and make things clear to you. As you can see on the chart, criminality in the 18th century was very low. In that period, there were only a few criminals, but as you can see, the number of criminals has greatly increased at the beginning of the 20th century and reached the first peak in 1950. And then it increases more than ever for reaching a new peak today with a score of 70 criminals out of a population of 150 people. The situation has become unbelievable among the Canadian people.
But tell me, because I don't really understand, what are the explanations to this violent phenomenon?
Without any surprise, we are deeply convinced that the criminality in Canada is due to the global warming. Now, a red curve has just appeared here. It represents the evolution of global temperature. As you can see, the trajectory of the temperature curve follows the criminality one. In fact, the increase of the temperature has had an effect on the Canadians' mental health. Indeed, the extinction of caribous makes them feel guilty, and the ice melting cap makes them stress a lot. As you know, stress makes you more aggressive. Evidently, the Congolese traumatization has also its responsibility in the psychological pressure of Canadians, who are scared of being overrun by Congo. In terms of popularity in the forefront. Following the results we have today, the situation is very worrying. By the past, we never had problems with our Canadian neighbors, but now they are becoming dangerous, and that fact represents a threat for the United States of America on the international relationship stage.
Thank you, Elodie, for this enlightening intervention.
And just after the break, a never-heard-before speech from Mayor Rockford defending his measure.
You're watching Cleveland After News, your favorite news TV show. Delicious! America's favorite and so easy to do. To be a good wife, prepare him harvest basket.
Harvest basket. Eat harvest. It's the best.
Welcome back, everyone.
And now, just for you, Cleveland, the first public intervention of Mayor Ford since the beginning of the crisis.
Fellow countrymen, if I'm in front of you today, it's to tell you the truth, only the truth, and all the truth. I want to be honest, so I've decided to talk directly to you, as I always did in critical situations. Yes, I smoked crack. Yes, sometimes I've gone too far. But let's think about it all together. Isn't it human to long for a little relaxation when you're the head of the first city of Canada and the fourth city of America? You know, it's a stressing job with so many responsibilities. Testing those drugs was also a way for me to commiserate with our junkie friends. I know how many there are, believe me. In fact, I had a completely normal behavior. Remember of Lance Armstrong? Okay, he was doped, maybe he was doped, but he was holding the flag of the USA. He won 7 times the Tour de France. And he also won his fight against cancer. He's a hero. He is my hero. Following all my experiences, I decided to legalize not only crack, but all drugs. Now, I'm gonna make you a promise. As long as I am the mayor of Toronto, the city council will manage the drug trade. I personally guarantee the quality of the products. And last but not least, please don't forget priorities. There is tonight a hockey game. Let's support the Maple Leaf team. See you tonight at the stadium. God bless Toronto.
What a big voice!
No, what a huge voice.
Brad!
Oh, but let's be serious.
Yeah.
Now, Stacy, do you know what year it is?
2013, I think? But why, Brad?
Well, Stacy, 2040 years ago, our ancestors, the founding fathers, had a lovely tea party. But there is someone who can speak about this better than me.
Tobias, one of your ancestors took part to the tea party. It's a family legend. Could you tell me more about it?
I no, it was not one of my ancestors, it was me, really. I was here that day. I was here with Johnny, I was here with Bobby. Bobby, we met in Vietnam, I remember. He has a lovely wife, but anyway, yeah, all the gang was here, and sure, lots of tea went down the sea that day. We sure pissed off lots of goddamn Brits.
But sorry, sir, it's impossible. It was 2040 years ago.
Already? Oh, well, time flew. Hey, to be young again. To be young again. Young again.
Tobias, are you okay? Tobias?
Yes. Oh, hello, young lad. How are you? Oh,
Tobias,
sorry, yes.
thank you very much. It was Bob Crawford, Cleveland After News.
We are back in the studio with Elodie Malou. So, Elodie, what can you tell us about this phenomenon?
1775 is the famous date of the Tea Party, a party which was organized in reaction to the decision of the Congress to forbid the consumption of tea. At this time, many youngs were tea addicts, and that's why they organized the first tea party. At the end of this famous night, the tea party was created for them being able to defend themselves after next election, to allow the consumption of tea all over the country, to be the first country to legalize consumption of tea, which was considered as important as a drug. 1 year later, they succeeded in having a majority in the Congress, and the Tea Party got the majority in both chambers. And what we will remember from the date of 1776 is the legalization of drinking tea and some other drugs from South America like coffee.
But priority to life, we just learned that the law has been approved. It is to say that now you can take every drug in Toronto without being arrested by the police.
So, let's get back in Toronto one last time with Bob. So, how are things up there, Bob?
Yes, the Toronto City Council has just legalization the crack. Everyone is here against the man and pretend working of the Toronto City Council.
Due to a technical problem, we were forced to stop this enlightening intervention.
This is the end of Cleveland After News. We'll see you tomorrow for more thrilling news.
Bye and God bless America. It was Stacey Jackson
and Brad Johnson. Thank you.